This is the difference between getting to Gold's Gym at 6 a.m. and 7:50 a.m. There's no parking spots here anywhere. What? Rolling in that Hummer has suicide doors because it's the one and only Charles Glass. That's how he rolls. That's how he rolls. Big white Hummer. Big white Hummer coming at you. My pre-workout just kicked in. I hit that Ginobili with my left hand. So woo! What's up, guys? So here we are in the gym training with Charles, doing a variation of an upright row. Now usually I do super wide grip. We came a little bit closer this time. Really focused on driving the elbows up, almost like a dumbbell side lateral raise, because the elbow and the shoulder angle coming up all the way and squeezing. Charles is the man when it comes to training with different angles. He's so knowledgeable. A lot of people don't know that he went to the University of Cal Berkeley and he studied engineering, so like he's got an eye for angles. The second exercise we're doing, a little front press. My hands supinated, and as I'm pressing up the weight, I'm pushing it out in front. So up and out in front. And this really hit it in a way that, because you're pushing forward too, it hits it in a way that is unique. As you can see, I'm leaning back too on the barbell rack there, so I have some support. So my back isn't getting a ton of work in there. So again, training with Charles, he might take an exercise like this and just slightly change it to where you're feeling it like you in a place that you haven't felt before. So we did 4 sets there, getting a little stretch in between sets, and we went straight into dumbbell lateral raise here. Now the biggest thing I noticed with Charles here is I always talk about, again, pouring the water out the top. So you can see my pinky is higher than my thumb. So I'm driving with that elbow, keeping the elbow, trying to keep it above the shoulder there. At the end, and really focusing on keeping the dumbbell behind my back so I wasn't coming out to the front at all. And that keeps that emphasis on that side delt and a little bit on that rear delt too. And these get super difficult. You can see we're not swinging a whole lot. I'm hanging onto the rack with that off arm to stabilize a little bit. And these, I was blown up after these and on that lateral delt like no other exercise I've done before. So these are definitely something that for taller guys especially, or anyone wanting to create width in their delts, this is the exercise that's gonna do it. Check out the Swolger Nation shirt too. The black with the camo Swolger. You know, you'll see me hop in and work out, you know, once or twice every couple weeks with Charles, just because I'm always trying to pick up on new things. And learning from the Godfather, Charles, there's nothing, you can't pass up an opportunity like that. So you guys can't see, but we have 2 pads behind my back. And as I'm pressing up, it's actually pressing behind my head as well. It really mimics a behind the neck press, but with the angles that we're pressing at, we're keeping the elbows a little bit in front. So it's hitting it from a different angle. I don't always train with Charles, but anytime that he has an opening and I can get in and really work on a weak area, the guy has the best eye in the business for bringing up weak areas. Next up, little seated reverse pec deck. Now this is obviously for the rear delt, and as you can see, my grip here is the first thing you should notice is different. I'm not hanging on to the machine like normal people would with the handles. My hands are totally pronated, and I'm squeezing, and that's really, I think, brings in more of the posterior delt and even rhomboids in there. And we went with a pretty lightweight. We did 15 reps, and the concentration really was that last third of the movement, to squeeze and hold it there for a half second and then control the weight back down. Everything we do, we try to control it back down. For strength stuff and just overall hypertrophy, I'll be following the big program. The big program is going to be launching pre-registration on Monday. You guys can sign up for it. So it is another rainy day here in LA. Got done working out with Charles. Why is it so dark? Come on, man. Rainy day here in LA. Got done working out with Charles, and as you can see, I'm a little bit more dressed up, not my typical gym clothes.
Turn right.
Heading to CAA, Creative Artist Agency. They're my agent here in LA. I've been asked to give a little talk on nutrition and training and tips, tricks, how to stay motivated, things like that. So I had to get my big boy duds on. And now I'm driving in the rain. Barack Obama's in town. Some of the roads are closed down, so hopefully Waze can get me there. And I think I need to turn right here, she said. I hope she's right. And I'm vlogging and driving. Shh, don't tell, please. So this is CAA. This is the suits.
You have reached your destination.
And you'll see there's all Mercedes, Teslas, lots of Mercedes, Audi, another Tesla, Ferrari, a BMW, and then there's me in my Idaho truck. This is where the suits are. So if you guys watch movies and you guys see like high-powered agents, usually they're based on CAA. So there's no cameras allowed in here, so unfortunately I can't take you guys in there with me. But the suits people wear in here are like the valet suits are more expensive than the suits I usually get. Yeah, super nice. It's like a 14-story building. They screen movies here because they represent some of the biggest movie stars. I'm gonna apologize to this guy. How are you?
Pretty good, how are you?
My truck's jam-packed, full of shit. I'm sorry.
No worries, man.
How's your day going?
Yeah, so far, pretty good, man.
You gotta deal with a lot of nice cars, don't you? Wow, it's like everyone and their dog has Teslas here. Well, probably not every day you get an Idaho truck. There we go. Thanks. Nice guy. Anyhow, let's go in and give these suits a talk to about nutrition. I got my water. This is the lobby. This is as far as I can get you guys in, though. They'll kill me. I'm staying hydrated. I'm not one to brag. Yes, I am. That meeting, that little seminar and meetings, because I ate with my agent Courtney, friend and agent. She's a great gal. But I think it worked pretty well. We had a good little turnout in the conference room. Took some snaps because I wasn't allowed to film in there. Now I'm just waiting for my car here on this rainy LA day. Thanks everyone who came out to CAA. I know I'm half a silly, crazy dude, half a little bit gym douche. Oh yeah, you like gym douche? See, it's kind of like Batman's voice with a gym douche filter. Look out, I might be the next governor of California. That's never happened before. A bodybuilder has never been the governor of California. I saw him yesterday.